I already practiced using my left hand a little during writing 3 essays at once challenge, but it's definitely not enough to draw with it. And I want to learn to write and draw with it so I can do other challenges, like writing with 2 hands at the same time. So I'm attempting to learn how to draw something pretty with my non-dominant hand in just 1 hour. I wonder how it will go, because everyone attempting this challenge did this in a week or a month. Oh, and to make it more difficult, I'm allowed only to look through the phone camera I'm recording with. Let's start with making a quick comparison. I sketch first cool thing I find on Pinterest with my dominant hand. Okay, looks fine, steady, controlled, normal. And now, here is my drawing made by my left hand. Welcome to chaos. At least that's what I was expecting to say, but honestly, it went really well for a first time. Or am I crazy? I mean the result, because using my non-dominant hand feels terrible and I'm fighting to not just switch hands. It would be almost as good as right one if I hadn't struggled with doing this looking through my phone's camera. And thankfully I added this requirement to this challenge, otherwise it might be too easy. So let's start a 1 hour timer and get to it. For starters, I tried to brush my teeth with my left hand off camera because I saw some people recommended that. And I think it actually helped. Actually, I lied, that was what I wanted to do, but got too lazy, but wanted to pass the advice to you if you wanted to try. But me and my 1000 subscribers gonna forgive that, right? Next, it's time for some doodles, to make my hand used to holding the pencil more. That didn't went the worst, I guess. So it's time to try writing with it. Yeah, what a comeback to elementary school, drawing the alphabet. I gave myself task to write whole thing 3 times, but it wasn't needed. It went perfectly the first time. That's terrifying. But surely writing sentences won't be as easy, right? Oh? I could use my left hand the whole time, just like that? No! 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 No way! I would notice sooner! I'm sure I was horrible at using my left hand before. And I didn't cheat it either.
Struggles of being left-handed. Let's talk about it.
So 10% of the world is left-handed, and given that it's such a low percentage, the world is nearly made for right-handed people. And this causes lefties to have many daily struggles. Like for instance, when lefties write left to right, their hands tend to drag across newly written words, and from this they often experience ink smudging, and in some cases it's so annoying that they even buy products to prevent this. However, left-handed people have many more struggles, like using regular scissors, almost impossible. But what about can openers? Well, they're a left-handed person's worst nightmare, and I can't forget about pencil sharpeners, also a left-handed person's worst enemy. Finally, the number one problem left-handed people face is how every desk at school is made for right-handed people. So yeah, sometimes it's hard to be left-handed in a right-handed world.
Time to draw some fruits. Banana and apple, but with shading. Ah, there we go! Finally, some struggle, the video is saved! I knew shading will be difficult, thankfully. But there is one problem. My phone ran out of space so much that the phone wouldn't even let me delete videos I had in my gallery to make space. I guess it's because it didn't have space to process that, but whatever, I fixed it. For a few seconds. So I dealt with it again. Also, my hand holding the phone is killing me and I'm barely half through the drawing, even though I let it rest shortly a few seconds ago because of the space situation. But gotta keep pushing. I'm close to finishing the drawing and I just noticed the shadow below apple is wrong, but whatever, I'm not allowed to erase it anyway. Okay, finished! Here's the result. What do we think? Is it good enough to say we succeeded? You're welcome, by the way. Now you can use your hand simply because you watched till the end. Go ahead and try it if you don't believe me. I'm gonna check a few weeks later if I can still use my left hand. Thanks for watching our video. We deserve a subscribe for our channel, don't you think? I also think I'll try again, but in digital. Because I think no one did this. So if you like this one today, stay tuned for part 2 soon. I'm sorry, I'm in silly mood today.